Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's videos will be Wookiee Team Leader skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for Wookiee Team Leader, and this is the third skin from this season's Battle Pass, Chapter 6, Season 1, MS1, or more specifically Galactic Battle. And this skin is part of the Cuddly Kashyyyk Set, obviously introduced in this season. Has two styles, which is Wookiee Team Leader based in Standard, and then the Tarfful Team Leader, which is on page 6 of the Battle Pass, and the actual skin itself is on page 5 of the Battle Pass once you purchase all the cosmetics on that page. Made 5 different combos for each of these styles. First combo's backbling is Millennium Falcon. Before I forget to say, all combos will be shown off in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp, description and the comments down below as well. The Millennium Falcon is part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4. One of my favourite backblings to use with this skin. Can be used for both the styles, but I thought I'd use it for the standard one myself. Pickaxe is Death Star Smasher. Star Wars series pickaxe introduced in this season, and this is from the urgent ranked play quests or urgent ranked quests. Once you get enough of them done, you'll be able to unlock this pickaxe. I'm pretty much been maining this pickaxe since I unlocked it with the Star Wars skins, or most of the skins in general. The glider I'm personally using for all 10 combos is the Root Wing from the Chapter 2 Season 4 Battle Pass, part of the Groot set, using it mainly for the brown design. But if you don't have this or don't want to use it, you can also use the Death Star Umbrella, which is a Victory Royale umbrella from this season, the Millennium Falcon, Black One X-Wing, Boba Fett Starship, or even the Crossfire. Contrail I'm using is a Black Squadron Dive from this season's Battle Pass, part of the new trilogy set. Works nicely for the Star Wars theme. If you don't want to use a Star Wars themed contrail, use anything other, like for example, could be brown themed, or if you don't want to use this one, could for example use the training remote trail, or no contrail in general, because I know some players don't like to use contrails. The first weapon up is fully brown, Rogue Archaeology, part of the Indiana Jones set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. Probably the best weapon up to use with this standard style of the skin, and Indiana Jones was the secret skin from that season. Let's move on to the second combo now. Backbling is the Grogu, part of the Mandalorian set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3. You can also use the Child, which was from the Chapter 2, Season 7 Battle Pass, if I can even find, oh there it is right there, Chapter 2, Season 5's Battle Pass, so if you have that one, you can use it instead of Grogu. Pickaxe is Yoda's cane, part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2. Definitely one of my favourite Star Wars themed pickaxes we do have, probably behind the Death Star Smasher. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Marvel Series Sap, part of the Groot set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4's Battle Pass. Works nicely for the brown and green design. This can also be used for the second style, same with the Rogue Archaeology as well. Let's move on to the third combo now for the Wookiee Team Leader. Backbling is disassembled C-3PO, part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2. As you see on the actual little bag, there's a little like keychain of C-3PO as well, which is pretty cool, which goes with the actual backbling. But you can also use, for example, R2-D2 if you'd like to as well. Pickaxe is Obi-Wan's blade, part of the Obi-Wan Kenobi set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2. Works nicely for the Star Wars theme and also the brown as well. Let's move on to the third weapon wrap now, which is Gaming Legends series, part of the Horizon Zero Dawn set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. Basically using it for like the scrap or like the robotic design, because obviously very nice with the disassembled C-3PO backbling, and pretty clean looking backbling in general. Works nicely with this skin. Let's move on to combo number 4 now. For the fourth one, I thought I'd use the Trophy Sack, part of the Storm Scavenger set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season X's Battle Pass. Works nicely for like the brown design, just works nicely with the skin, fits the theme pretty nicely. Pickaxe is the Groot's Sap Axes, part of the Groot set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4's Battle Pass. I'm using the second style, which is Groot's Sap Axe. You can just stick with the Sap Axes if you want to. If you want a single one, obviously use the Groot's Sap Axe. You can also use the Flora Colossus Fist from the Guardians of the Galaxy pack if you have that one and don't have the standard Groot, for example. The fourth weapon wrap is Pancake Posse, part of the Breakfast Bandit set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5's Battle Pass, and his Mancake's weapon wrap from that season. Main using it's got a little bit brown, goes nicely with this skin. Let's move on to the fifth combo now, and the final combo for the standard style of the Wookiee Team Leader. Backbling is a Desert Essentials, part of the Obi-Wan Kenobi set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2, works nicely for the brown design. Pickaxe is a slug thrower rifle, part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 4, using it for the Star Wars theme and also the brown design as well. Let's move on to the 5th weapon route now, which is Driftwood, part of the Scallywag set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8's Battle Pass, mainly using it for the brown design or the wooden design itself. Let's move on to the 5th or 6th combo now for the Wookiee Team Leader. We're now on to the second style, which is the Tarfful Team Leader, which can be found on page 6 of the Battle Pass. Basically has like a camo design, jungle camo design. Backbling is the Child, part of the Mandalorian set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. Don't have this one, you can switch it up for Grogu, or even the Yoda backbling as well. Would work nicely, which is this one right here. Pickaxe is Gaffy's Stick, part of the Book of the Boba Fett set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 1, using it for the fully brown design. Once again, Glider is Root Ring, and then the contrail is a Black Squadron Dive. 6th weapon wrap for the skin is from this season's Battle Pass, Choose Your Alignment, part of the Galactic Syndicate set, introduced obviously in this season, Chapter 6, Season MS1 on Galactic Battle. This is actually a limb reactive, which I didn't really know as well. If you do have the Chewbacca weapon wrap that was sold in the item shop, I think it's called like Chewie, I think is what it's called. If you have that one, that'd work nicely as well. I didn't personally buy it, even though I did have the actual Chewbacca skin. I never bought the bundle or the weapon wrap separately. Either way, this works nicely for the Star Wars theme, a little bit of brown as well. Let's move on to the 7th combo now. Backbling is Yoda, part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2. You can also use this backbling and the Yoda's cane, like a backbling and pickaxe combo if you'd like to. Pickaxe is Leon's combat knife, Gaming Legends series pickaxe, part of the Raccoon City Survivors set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 2, and is Leon S. Kennedy's pickaxe, using it for the green design. You can also switch this up for the combat knife, Sarah Connor's pickaxe, would work nicely for brown, but I thought I'd use it for the green. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is fully green themed, green toy, part of the Toy Soldier set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 9, works nicely for the green design, as you can see right here. Let's move on to combo number 8 now for the Wookiee Team Leader. Backbling is Hunter's Trophy, part of the Jungle Hunter set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5's Battle Pass, and is Predator's backbling from that season. Predator was a secret skin. Pickaxe is Specialist Pickaxe, part of the Custom set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2. I'm using the jungle camo style, or colour I should say. Works nicely for like the green design, which is jungle camo in general. Weapon wrap for this combo is Dogfight, part of the Air Royale set, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 8. Kind of using it for the jungle camo as well. Let's move on to combo number 9 now for the Wookiee Team Leader. Backbling is Gaming Legends series Lara Croft's backbling from the Chapter 2 Season 6's Battle Pass Survivors Pack. Stick with the standard style, you can use a Lara's backpack if you'd like to. Pickaxe is Combat Knife, part of the Future War set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5, works nicely for the brown design. And a Sarah Connor's pickaxe, which should be coming back, the Terminator collaboration anyway, the T800 and Sarah Connor, and also the Combat Knife at some point. Let's move on to weapon wrap now for this combo. Mecha Rex, part of the Rex and Ruin set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2, and I'm pretty sure it's on the Season 3, yeah, for Season 3's OG Pass. If you obviously have the Season 3 OG Pass, but in this actual pass itself, works nice for the green. You can also have the Meowster Mind for the green and brown if you would like to. Let's move on to the final combo for the skin now. Backbling is the Jonesy's Field Pack, part of the Agent Jones set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6. You can use any of the styles, but I'm using the final, the Jump 88 style. Pickaxe is Throwback Axe, part of the Origins set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. Basically a default pickaxe from Chapter 1. Works nicely for the brown design. Let's move on to the final weapon wrap now, which is the Contour Camo, part of the Luminary Rebel set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 3's Battle Pass. Works nicely for the brown and green, or mainly that green design, as you see with the weapon. There's a little bit of blue as well, but mainly using it for the green, to be fair. That's all the skin combos done for the Wookiee Team Leader. I'm not really the biggest fan of this skin, but I guess it's alright. And obviously, 2 edit styles isn't too bad, but I've been using it quite a bit since obviously I'm waiting to get Emperor Palpatine. Once obviously I do get him, I'll probably be using him the most. But either way, that's all the Wookiee Team Leader skin combos done. If you ever do have any other Fortnite related videos, for example skin, backbling, pickaxe, glider / umbrella, control, weapon wrap, or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that's pretty decent.